Hey everybody, just wanted to show you my pickup haul video for this week. I didn't do one last week because I knew I was only going to get 3 comics this week. So instead of doing 2 separate videos, I decided to do one big one. And I picked up a few cool things, so I just want to show you all in one video. A lot of these ones you've already read already, so I'm not going to keep too much time. I'm just going to tell you if I liked it or not, or and which ones I got, basically, for the ones from last week. I got Avengers Annual number 1. Gotta get my Avengers, of course. I like team books because you get more bang for your buck, sort of idea. It was a Christmas issue. It's kind of neat seeing Captain America in there, and a whole bunch of other characters in there. There was a few other characters, but it was a cool issue. The next one I have is Six Gun Gorilla. This is the last issue of it. It was interesting, to say the least. Whoever does get it read it, so he died in the end. At least it looked like he did. I don't know if I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I'd get it if it was an ongoing series like Five Ghosts. Like Five Ghosts is really great. This one I don't know. I'd have to wait and see. Just put this back here. I also got Superior Spider-Man number 23. I really like the cover, actually. I like how the Venom looks like that. He turned into the Superior Venom in the end. I don't know why, but okay. I'm not picking up the Amazing Spider-Man Annual, issues 701.1.2. I just didn't bother picking them up. Especially when they're sending like 2, like there was 1, and there's 2, then there's 2 a week. Like, wow, it's a lot of money. But I did enjoy this issue. Flash Thompson was pretty cool in this one. So, the next one I got is the Star Wars. I think there's only one more issue of this left. This is number 4. I think there's only up to 5. You got to meet Han Solo in this one, and he's really crazy looking. He's green, and it looks like I guess a frog. I guess I don't know. Looks really strange. So we got to meet Han Solo. This is Judge Dredd number 14. This is a really cool issue. Sorry, it's pardon me. It's really cold here. It's last week or so been a deep freeze. It's like minus, with the wind chill warnings, that's minus 40 degrees Celsius here. It's like, whoa, I'm not going outside. But this issue starts off with there's judges being assassinated. So they basically have their, like, for example, one part was a judge went to a call and she got shot. A sniper shot her and killed her. So they're trying to find out what's going on, who's trying to do it to them. And the next one I got is Green Lantern. I really like this cover of this one. It's really kind of funny. It's got Green Lantern number 26. It's got Hal on the ground there. These guys all pointing his guns at his head, and then there's that. I thought it was just funny. It was a good issue, though. I still don't think Hal has the right to run around and say that he's the police of the rings now, of the light spectrum. You should get everybody together and discuss it or something. This was Guardians of the Galaxy number 9. It was an Infinity tie-in. They were helping the Avengers get back to Earth. So I heard online or heard somewhere that Iron Man's leaving and Captain Marvel's coming in. So we'll find out what's going on with that. I got Trillium number 5. This is really cool how you had to read it with the top half. Like you guys, whoever gets it, already knows that. You had to read the bottom half. I thought it was really cool how the panels matched up exactly. And when they were thinking of something, the other character was thinking something in the exact same panel. So it'd be really interesting to see where this is going. I really enjoyed the book. Okay. So that was last week's comics. So this week's comics, this is Astro City number 7. I really like characters with wings. If I had a superpower, I'd want to have wings. That's super cool. Like Hawkman. That's really cool. I like this. I'm really liking this story. I also got Batman number 26, and it looks like it's that bony kind of creature from the last issue. He was actually really creepy looking. I kind of like. I've heard people say they don't like this cover. I like this cover. Actually, it's kind of neat. And the last one I got for new comics was Justice League of America number 10. And it's got Stargirl on the front there, and then a bunch of bad guys behind them. behind her. So it should be interesting to see what happens on here. Now I got some older comics too. Like, there's not much left from my comic guide. There's not much left for like horror comics and sci-fi comics. So there's still a few, but like, well, I'll show you this one first. For example, it's some of them are getting kind of beat up. I thought this was really funny. There's a corner missing on the bottom, but with my discount and everything, I just loved the cover, and I just thought the stories look really interesting. But it's he put the cover like the cover issue number on the top, so it says it's the Outer Limits number 15. But I just thought it was a really neat cover how they spread it out in the different sections. It's got the last human on Earth. Never mind where it came from. Where did it go? Which is interesting. I'd be more interested like where did it go? And skip this school. Skip this school if you dare. The main reason I bought it is this thing here. It's kind of neat. It's got greens and yellows and reds, and it's the Outer Limits. But you can see at the bottom there's a corner missing. For the price though, it's just good for a read, just to see. It was the only one he had too. This one I bought because of the title and the cover. It's just so cool. Ghost Stories, it says number 32 here. The Mystery of the Deadly Giant Scorpion. The Dell comic. Now check out that cool scorpion. Oh, it is so wicked in the moonlight like that. And it's got these guys with machine guns and these tribesmen here trying to fight this thing. Unbelievable strange stories that tremble the imagination. I thought that was kind of cool. I've got a 100-page square-bound book of The House of Mystery. I just love the stories in here. Just seem really cool. So this is number 224. It's a 100-page issue. It's like ew. Got a creepy arm coming out, and then it's got this cool werewolf kind of creature. Pardon me. It says on the cover here, Sheer Fear, Night Stalker in the Slim City, plus Kane's Games, House of Endless Years, Beware Room 13, and Claws of Death. And this one's funny. New, Dead Man's Lucky Scarf. Lucky Scarf. Okay. I want to save this one for last because this is a really funny one. This is a Charlton comic. It says Ghostly Tales number 66 from the Haunted House. And I just thought it was really funny. This one, he's underwater. And there's this ghost coming out of a treasure chest. And it says, I've been waiting for you, Ed Maroon, come. I just like the cover a lot. So sometimes what's funny is sometimes the covers are more scary than the actual stories. For example, the next one I'm going to show you. I had to get this one just because of this cover. This was just hilarious. This is a Charlton Comics, Echoes of the Spirit World, Ghost Manor. It's number 3, a 12-cent issue comic, and the reason I got it was because the ghost and the house that hated people. Like, how can you not get a comic that says this? The house hated people. Now, I read the story. It's actually, I'm going to take it out real quick and show you. Because the rest of this stuff I want to show you is all like movies and other kinds of neat things I picked up. But it's basically this guy, he built a house, and he, the last day it was finished, he finished it. And the last day that he finished it, he had a heart attack and died. So, they've been trying to sell this house because the guy died. Alright, well, one quick thing here. I always thought this was cool. I love the advertising in these old books. Look at this. You could get a missile firing tank for $7. How can you not want to get that as a kid? The spine was a little rolled. I've been trying to press it to get it back to where it was supposed to be, but anyway, this guy built this house, and as a ghost, he's staying in the house. But I'll give you the short story of it, but the short version. But so as a ghost, he's in his house. People are trying to buy it. And he's throwing stuff around, so you can see him. He's throwing stuff over here, just trash and stuff out. People are getting upset. And the reason he's doing that in the end is because the house he feels isn't safe anymore. And that's why he's trying to get people out of the house so it doesn't collapse on them, because it's built on like sort of a side of a cliff. And at the end of the story, it actually falls, and he actually makes it fall into the ocean, so he can't get in anymore. But this one part I wanted to show you was really funny. Okay, this part here, right on top here, there's this new couple that moved in. You won't be able to read it because my camera's not that clear, but she says, "They warned you not to buy this house, Leroy. They told us it was haunted. I know, dear, but I didn't believe in the ghosts till now." So the part that I find really funny is right here. Oops, I let it go. You can see down at the bottom here, the ghost is waiting outside, and they're running outside. And she says to him, "You're no gentleman, you cowardly worm. Get out of my way, woman." And the ghost says here, "They don't realize it, but I just did them a favor." That's because he wants to go out of the house. But it's just funny. He's pushing her out. That's his wife. And he's pushing her out the door. He's pushing her out of the way to get out the door. Because the ghost, he's freaked out. And she's calling him a coward. Okay, I don't know about you, but I don't know how to fight ghosts. What am I supposed to do? Of course, I wouldn't push my wife out of the way to get out of the way of the ghosts. And then she's right here in the next panel. She's like, "Help me." And she, "Help me, Leroy." And he says, "Ha! I'm getting out of here." And she kicks him in the leg. She kicks him. She just gives him a good kick. And then he goes to the car. He leaves her and gets to the car. The ghost says, "You shouldn't." What does he say here? He says, "Next time, Leroy, help the lady." "Yes, sir." And then he says, "Leroy, don't you dare faint on me." And then they end up at the police station to tell them. And the police don't want to make a report about it because they want the house to sell. But I just thought it was funny. They're trying to get. He's knocking her out of the way to try to get. He's trying to get out of the house, and he knocks his wife down to get out. It's just funny. It reminds me almost of that George from Seinfeld. He knocked the old lady down, and all the kids. He's pushing them out of the way, trying to get out of the house because he thinks there's a fire. That's all the comics I got to show you guys. Now I picked up something last week. It came out last week. I know Mr. Fix-a-Smash had one. He had the Supergirl one. I think it was Ben. But I picked up the Batgirl one. It's the Super Best Friends Forever Batgirl PVC figure. Now, I'm sorry, that you cannot. I couldn't resist this. This is so cute. What I didn't realize until I got home was that it actually has 3 different faces on it. So you can see here's a happy face, the face that's on on the actual figure right now, and then the a smiley face. I guess that's kind of a creepy Joker face, but I really like the box, and the other side's really cool too. It's got that cool kind of purple look to it, and the back it shows all 3. What's really neat though is that it's actually a carrying case, so you can actually put like a little drawer. You can actually put their heads in here. So they come with Wonder Girl and Supergirl. I don't mind those ones, but if I was getting another one, it'd probably just be her. I like this character, but no, I don't know. Maybe not for that. Pardon me. But I really like the Batgirl figure. Of course, we picked up some new movies here. We got Despicable Me 2. We saw it in the theater. It was so funny. So funny. I love Despicable Me. And of course, we had to get this. Pardon me. Wolverine. It was a really good movie, actually. I really enjoyed this one. I saw it. My friend lent it to me, but now I got it on DVD. So, the thing I want to show you. Scott talked about this before. He actually found it at Giant Tiger. So I want to thank Scott for letting me know that this thing actually was around. I usually don't do any of the shopping in my house. My wife does it all. I hate going to the mall. But he was saying that I would probably like this thing that he found. And he is definitely right. Thank you, Scott, for introducing this to me. If you're watching this, it let me know that's here. And it's the Ray Harryhausen Collection DVD gift set. And I did find it. The same price you did, which is really cool for me. It's got the Ymir figure in there. And it's got different areas. You can see him really cool in there. Scott took it out before, so I'm not going to take him out right now. my wife was at the store. I called her and said, "Are you going to Giant Tiger today?" And she says, "Yep." "Okay, cool. Check it out." So I got those 3 discs in there. Earth versus the Flying Saucers, 20 million miles to Earth, and it came from beneath the sea. So I can't wait to open this up and check this out. The last 2 things I want to show you guys, the last 2 things I want to show you guys are, now I saw a video on this thing, my friend should send it to me, and I couldn't resist it, I had to get it. Problem is, now I'll show you first, and then, I bought 2 things. If you paid over a certain amount of money, you got 30% discount, so I had to get these 2 things. The next thing I'm going to show you is super expensive on eBay, to find on eBay. But I found it on there super cheap, so I bought it because I really wanted it. But this one here I couldn't resist. There was a video on it. It is the Star Wars R2-D2 USB car charger. Now I don't have my wife doesn't like Star Wars, but she knows she likes R2. So I took it from the delivery guy and I was holding it, and all of a sudden it's gone. And she's running away with this thing in her hand. I didn't get to see it until she took it out. But it's really cool. It plugs into your car charger. It's a car charger. It plugs into your car. There's the wire in the back, and then right here, if you haven't seen this yet, it's got 2 USB ports right here. So what you do is, and when you plug in your thing, it actually, the head will spin around, and it'll beep like R2, and his blue light will come on. It's super cool. So if you have a chance to check it out, if you haven't seen it yet, check out R2 car charger video. The guy in the video is kind of silly. He's wearing a flight suit from, my head's going sideways here. There we go. He's wearing a flight suit from, like a flight jacket from a Star Wars figure. Not figure, I mean, when Luke was wearing a New Hope. He was wearing that kind of jacket. So he's like pushing all the buttons and stuff on this car, and R2's like beeping away. So it's really cool, but I would like to show it to you. But I can only show you the box because the wife took it. So that's all I get to show you guys is the box. And the last thing I want to show you is, now this is big, I gotta like lean over and get this. I had to get this, I've always wanted this, and here he is, my special guest for today. Whoop, he's too big. R2 is here with me today. Here he is. Now, here he is. Now this actually isn't like a statue or anything like this. What this is a garbage can. So you push your foot on his middle foot there, and that's the lever. And then his head opens, and you use him for our garbage can. He's really detailed too. I mean, this thing is amazing looking. I love this thing. So here, I'll try to get in here. There, he's got a whole bunch of panels. He is super cool. He's heavy though. So I had to get that. R2's like one of my favorite characters in Star Wars, so. And I get to keep that. But we're not putting garbage in it. It's going to go in the corner, and you can look at it. No garbage in a garbage can. That's what other garbage cans are for. And that's all I wanted to show you guys today. And yeah, that was all I got this week to show you guys. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.